Good evening and welcome to tonight's broadcast of the Chi High. Here at Chi High, we have for our second conference game the Chi High Cardinals facing off against the Eau Claire North Huskies. Calling the game tonight is me, Gabe Vargas, and my line by line guy. We have Landon Teese. And so, Landon, what are we expecting to see tonight out of these two teams?
Well, North coming into the game, they're 1-1, just coming off a loss. I think they're hungry. They're going to come out firing. Their outside hitters are going to be powerful. Isabel Esslinger, they're going to have to be ready for those punches.
Right.
And on our side of the ball, Paige Steinmetz and Sammy Proberg, they're going to have to be ready.
Yeah.
They're going to be setting up balls for them, and they're just going to have to hit the lanes, and they're going to have to hit them hard, and we're just going to have to get points off of it.
Right, Riverboat, Sammy Perlberg there, who had an excellent game in our School Spirit Powder Puff game last night. She is going to be a person to watch out for. She's our top spiker. She really does a good job on that front line there. Just a constant attacking presence on that front line offense for the Chi High Cardinals.
Exactly. So it's going to be a fought-out battle here. As we go through the warm-ups, watching the girls, North are coming off firing, and, it's going to be a tight matchup. We might go 5 sets tonight. It's going to be a battle.
It will be. Yeah, the North Huskies are looking just stellar right now. I mean, even looking in warm-ups, they are looking ready to perform, ready to battle.
They're looking crisp. They're not making too many mistakes. They're hitting their lines.
Yeah,
we're going to have to be ready if we're going to pull this one out tonight.
They are looking good. So, go ahead.
Of course, on the Chi High side of the ball here, they're coming in very hot. 15-1 is the record. Their last loss coming on August 28th of this year against River Falls. So on a hot streak, looking to keep that momentum going in here as we come to the middle of the season.
Yeah, they're looking really good. And on top of that, we got a packed house tonight in the Birdcage. We got, if you look across, look at the student section starting to fill in there. And it is so great to see these student sections full after a year and a half of not having competition.
Exactly, and last week when we had our volleyball game, me and you, describe that atmosphere that we feel in that student section game.
It was electric. It was electric.
It is unbelievable.
For the first time in 2 years having a student section and everybody showing out, it was the noise was unbelievable. The atmosphere was unbelievable. You could tell that all these students and the whole community really missed out on the 2 years of spectator sports. So.
Exactly. They're all excited, and we got a good showing from the North student section today, too. So, they're going to be getting battles. They're going to get their chance going. They're going to get this place fired up.
There will be some banter back and forth, that's for sure. Man, I'm excited for this game. It's looking really, really good.
All right, we're going to come back in a little bit after our commercial break here. Again, live in the Birdcage, the North Huskies versus our Chippewa Falls Mighty Cardinals in women's volleyball. We'll be back in a few bits. Welcome back here in the Bird Cage. We're going to go down to a live interview here. We got our own Gabe Vargas with the head coach of the Chippewa Falls Cardinals, Mr. Luke Heike. Gabe, what you got down there for us?
And so here we got our head coach, Luke Heike of the Chi-High Cardinals here. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. So what is our offensive strategy going into the game tonight?
Hit the ball and play.
All right, hit the ball and play. That's a good one. Any names to watch out for both on the Chi-High side and the north side?
Yeah, Chi-High, our dynamic outside hitters, Sammy Perlberg and Paige Steinmetz, both can put a lot of heat behind the ball, so we like to run a lot of balls to them in offense. For North, we're going to really look out for their outside hitter. She's a sophomore, Jane Smith.
Okay.
She's small, but she can fly high and hit the ball hard,
Okay.
so we're going to be ready for that.
Sounds good. And then final question, what do the Chi-High Cardinals need to do to secure this game?
We got to play consistent. We got to play with energy. So we had a great student section against Hudson, so we're hoping they provide good energy for us again, and we'll use it.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much,
Thank
Coach.
you.
Yep.
Thank you, Gabe. As we come back here to live action. I was getting through the warm-ups here. We got, as the buzzer just rings here, to switch the teams. We'll give you a look at the Big River's stands here coming into tonight. As the BRC sits, River Falls up at top of the leaderboard. Following them is Chippewa Falls, and behind them Rice Lake. Then the North, who they'll be playing tonight. Again, they are 1-1 in conference. And behind them is New Richmond. And behind New Richmond Memorial, then Menominee. And then at the bottom of the pack is Hudson. Again, North coming in this game, 8-10 is their record at the moment. 1-1 in conference. This is Chippewa Falls' second conference game due to the cancellation against Rice Lake last week on Thursday, and North's third Big Rivers Conference games. We're going to face the flag here as our national anthem is about to play. All right, we're just seconds away from starting our volleyball game.
Yep.
As we're getting ready to announce our starting lineups for the game. First for the North Huskies.
right, and that was the starting lineups for our two teams. Going up to the nets and shaking hands. You know, talking with Coach Heike down there, that name to watch out for Jalen Smith on North, sophomore. And, you know, that outside hitter, she's going to be a crazy force for that North volleyball team.
She's going to have to be something we watch out for. But then again, we got to be watching out for Sammy Pohlberg and Paige Steinmetz tonight. So
yeah, they'll be holding their own. It is going to be quite the competition. And as we can see, the North student section already off to a loud and boisterous start. Chi-High is going to have to come back with something there.
Yes, we will. As we start our live action here, North will start with the ball tonight. Back to serve for them is Jada, the junior from North, ready to start us off here. You know, nothing like a good serve to start off the night, get the momentum going here.
And here it goes.
She sends it over, retrieved by Hutzler, put up by Bauer. And that's going to drop. Little miscommunication there by the Cardinals.
Sometimes that happens, sometimes that happens.
It's a rough start for them. Back again to serve Jada. Nice power serve into the hands of Estlinger. Put up by Bauer for Perlberg. As she hits one, as the Huskies save it, there's going to be three. It's going to free ball it over. Hustler puts it up for Bauer. Bauer again for Pennington, and she finds the lane.
There she goes. That offensive duo that we have up there, that front line, they are really going to be something. They're going to be an unstoppable force tonight against these North Huskies.
As we have a substitution here, Isabel Estlinger coming out. Coming in for the Cardinals, Emma Lufant, as Bauer puts it over.
Number 13, Bella Murray.
Bella Murray, sorry. Put up by Hutzler. Bauer puts it up, and Henningson's going to have to just pop it over, saved by the Huskies. As the ball is stuffed, it comes off the net, but they can retrieve it. Put up by Steinmetz for Bauer. Bauer puts it up for Perlberg. She just softly taps it over, and it drops!
Sammy Riverboat Perlberg. Man, she has that powerful slap hit, but, man, she just tipped it over and tricked that North defense and caught them off guard.
It's a good heads-up play there by Perlberg as Bauer is back to play for the Cardinals. Serves it over. Nice, powerful serve. Put up, tapped over by the Huskies. Lutzer's going to put it up for Steinmetz. She hits it over. Put up there, and that was out by Bria Smith of the Huskies. A little too much power on that one.
Great call on the Cardinals there to watch that one go out.
As Bauer is back again for the Cardinals. 3-1 is our score here in the first set. Popped up, it comes off the hands a little awkwardly.
And there's a mistake right there. You cannot be making those mistakes
this early in the game. It's going to cost you. That was Hallie Steinmetz of the Huskies. It comes off the hands a little awkwardly there. Bauer again back to serve for the Cardinals. She pops it over. Nice high floater. Huskies set it up. It's a good slap there by the Huskies, and that's going to find the lane in between Hutzler and Steinmetz.
What a well-placed hit.
Bria Smith there.
Bria Smith, she also seems to be one that's also going to be a nice offensive force for the Eau Claire North Huskies.
Huskies back to serve. Nice serve over there into the hands of Hutzler. Bauer puts it up. It's a nice slap, and it's tipped. And that's going to drop.
Man.
Violation there of some sort.
Hit the pole.
Oh, hit the antenna there.
Yep.
So that's going to be out. Back again to serve for the Huskies. So it goes over to our left side, put up by Bauer. She just taps it over.
Oh, my goodness
gracious.
Vision.
Great vision there by Bauer. She
really got them there. Man, you don't see that too often there.
No, you don't. That was a great play by Bauer as Perlberg is back to serve for the Cardinals. 5-3 in favor of the Cardinals as she puts it over. Into the hands, and it comes off a little awkwardly by Jaden Smith of the Huskies.
Sometimes that happens. Playing in the senior volleyball game, the other night, I had that happen to me a few times.
Yeah, it happens. Comes off the chest and just uncontrollably as it falls to the ground.
Nothing you can do about it.
Perlberg again back to serve. She puts it over into the hands of the Huskies. Put up, and that's hit over, retrieved by Perlberg. Put up for Steinmetz. She hits one over, nice, powerful, goes up into the rafters. Saved by the Huskies, and there's at the free ball it over. Nice serve. Nice save there by Perlberg. Put up for Steinmetz again. She hits it over, and that is in the back right corner.
They call it in. Wow.
Nice spot by Steinmetz.
7-3 Huskies. Man, what a slap by Paige Steinmetz.
7-3 our score, again, in favor of the Cardinals here early in our first set.
The North fans are not happy about that call.
Again, back to serve for the Cardinals. Perlberg, and she puts one over. And a little too much mustard. A little too much mustard on that one. That's going to go out.
You know, a lot of muscle there, right?
Back to serve for the Huskies, Kendra Magnus. 7-4 in favor of the Cardinals. She puts one over into the hands of Perlberg. Maddie saves it and puts it up for Steinmetz. She's got to tap it over. Retrieved by the Huskies. Put up to the outside, and that is stopped, but it goes out of bounds. Great effort there by the Cardinals. Just doesn't fall in their favor this time. 7-5 in favor of the Cards. Again, back to serve.
That was blocked by the junior Bella Murray, stepping up for this game.
She was the hands of Hutzler.
She was called up to play.
Great save there by the Huskies. It is put up, and they're going to have to free ball it over. Perlberg sets it up for Bauer. Bauer sets it up for Steinmetz, and that's going to drop. Another great spot.
Simon seems to be on fire tonight.
Substitution for the Cardinals as Hutzler comes out, and Maddie Hunt will come in for the Cardinals. Back to serve is number 18, Sophie Robinson for the Cardinals. 8-5 our score in favor of the Cards. Put up by the Huskies. Set up for, and that is going to be saved. Put up for Bauer. Bauer sets it up for Perlberg, and she's going to slap it over again. Saved by the Huskies. And tried to be stuffed there, and too much muscle on that one, and the Cards just can't handle it.
Number 13 there, Bella Murray, stepping up tonight. You know, she's filling in the place for Michael Biro, who has a knee injury, I believe. And she's, you know, stepping up. New team chemistry. She's really holding her own out there.
Huskies serve it over. Bauer puts it up for Steinmetz. She's ready, and it's in his stuff, but she saves it. Bauer puts it again up. Maddie Hunt, she puts it over. That's going to drop.
Man, they can all spike. Wow. It's not just the front line.
9-6 as a substitution. Isabel Esslinger coming in for Bella Murray. Isabel Esslinger back to serve for the Cardinals.
Section chanting, she's a sophomore. First year on the varsity starting squad here for Maddie Hunt.
Puts it up, and that's stuffed by the front line of the Cards.
The Cards are on fire here, 10-6, Cardinals.
Getting close to the mid stages of our first set here. Esslinger again back to serve. She puts a nice strong serve over into the hands of the Huskies. Put up for number 2, and she's going to find the spot.
Barely stayed in there. You know, that
Jaden Smith of the Huskies getting that one.
You know, that was a decent call by the Cardinals there to let it go, but it was just barely squeaked in there.
Smith back to serve for the Huskies. Puts a nice strong serve over into the hands. Esslinger goes off her hands a little awkward, getting in the rafters. As the Cards tried to save it there. I believe that was number 19 of the Cards.
Sophie Robinson. Ball returning to the North Huskies.
Jaden Smith again back to serve. 10-8 our score in favor of the Cards. Nice strong serve over into the hands of Robinson. Bauer puts it up for Steinmetz. She's there, slaps one over. Nice dig there by the Huskies. Slap one over into the hands of Esslinger. Bauer puts it up. Robinson, she hits one over. And that is out on the left side. Oh, in!
Are they calling that in or out?
Did they call that in?
They called that out.
They called that out. Oh, I saw the hand go down by the umpire.
That was close.
Getting back to serve the Huskies. She puts one over in the hands of Robinson. Bauer just slaps
Bauer,
it over.
Man, Bauer with that amazing court vision. That is the second time she's done that tonight.
She's on fire tonight,
Man,
Gabe.
isn't she a team player? Not only just bumping it over that net, but also bumping it for her teammates as well. Man.
Steinmetz back to serve. It hits the net, and that's going to be perfect.
What a perfect serve there.
You know, sometimes the ball just bounces in your way, Gabe, and, it doesn't hurt at all.
That bounce, that can do a whole lot.
12-9 our score. Steinmetz back to serve again, retrieved by the Huskies. Put up for 12.
Yep.
Bauer sets it up for Perlberg. She slaps one down.
And that's
A nice, powerful spike there.
13-9 Cardinals.
As it came off Hallie's hands, a little different. Not the way that she wanted.
Paige Steinmetz back behind the line.
Puts it up, nice strong serve into the hands of Esslinger is there. Bauer puts it up for Perlberg.
And
she slaps it down.
Sammy Riverboat Pearl.
As they call it out there on the left-hand side.
That's questionable. 13-10. Chi-High still in the lead there. It's a 3-point game.
Hallie Steinmetz back to serve for the Huskies. 13-10 our score. And Steinmetz there. She picks it up. Bauer sets it over for Perlberg. She slaps one down and nice
Sammy
powerful spike.
Riverboat Pearlberg. That's what she does best right there, folks.
Nice powerful spike there.
The velocity she
14-10
has on that spike is just crazy.
14-10 our score.
And look at them down there. They're just having a great time. All laughs and smiles down there.
Hutzler back to serve for the Cardinals. She puts one over. Retrieved by the Huskies. Put up for number 7. Tipped again up for Perlberg. She slaps one down. Saved by Hallie there. They're going to have to free ball it over. Cards set it up. Robinson, she slaps one down.
Wow. They can just not stop the unstoppable force of Sophie Robinson tonight.
15-10. Hutzler again back. She pops one over. Put up. Jada, she's going to put it up, and the Huskies are going to have to free ball it over. Hutzler puts it up for Bauer. She sets it up for Perlberg. Slaps one down. Nice dig there. And a miscommunication again by the Huskies.
The importance of communication. You know, you just got to be talking out there because that could have been one that could have easily gone over.
16-10. As Hutzler again is back to serve for the Cardinals on a run here. Huskies looking to stop it. Jada, she's going to set it up. They're trying to chap it over, but the Cardinals are ready for it. That's going to be 5 hits or so there. 4 hits. 4 hits signaled by the umpire.
The Cardinals were anticipating that one. 17-10 Cardinals. We
have a timeout here, and we have a minute. We're going to go to commercial break here. We'll see you back here at the birdcage.
We're back here at the birdcage. 17-10 Cardinals.
Al Hutzler back again to serve for the Cardinals. Cardinals on a little run here, looking for the momentum. Midway here in our first set. Coming back from the Huskies timeout, see if they got together a little bit to stop this run. Allie, she puts it up. She steps it up for number 12, and she slaps it over. Not powerful enough as Steinmetz is there. Bauer, she's going to put up for Perlberg. She hits it down, and it's a little too far. Be point for the Huskies. 17-11 here.
North number 1, Jada Nesfiskill, up for the serve.
The junior, she puts it over. Hutzler is there. Bauer, she's going to put it up for Robinson, and that's a nice, powerful serve as the Huskies cannot retrieve it there. That was Jaden Smith trying to recover for the Huskies. She is unable to do so.
Man, Sophie Robinson just on fire tonight with that powerful spike. They're just not ready for it.
Substitution there for the Cardinals. Bella Murray coming back in for Esslinger as Bauer's back to serve for the Cardinals. She puts one over a little low, and that's going to go into the net. Unforced error by the Cardinals. 18-12 here in our first set.
Number 11, Bella Olson, back to the serve.
She puts one up. And then they're going to trade unforced errors here in our first set. And she puts one into the net there.
You know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes, you know, that is a pretty nice distance between the back line and the net. So it is, you know, you got to give them props for getting that ball over the net.
Perlberg, she puts one over. Nice, powerful serve. Allie, she's going to put it up, and this will be tipped by the Cardinals. Hutzler is there. Steinmetz, she puts one out as stuffed by the Huskies. Again, she gets another try. She just taps it over, but Jada is there. That's how she puts it up. As that was a different awkward spike there by Jaden Smith, but it's going to work for him.
Hutzel down there looking for a possible net violation as she was motioning down to the ref.
19-13 in favor of the Cards. Number 7, Kendra Magnus back to serve for the Huskies as Bauer puts it up for Steinmetz. She slaps one down nice, powerful, but it's saved by the Huskies. Jada, she's just going to have to pop it over as Bauer, she puts it up. Sophie Robinson, that's tipped by the net, I believe. And that's going to hit the antenna there by Bria Smith of the Huskies. That's going to be out 20-13, our score. As a substitution, Ella Hutzler coming out and Maddie Hunt coming in for the Cardinals.
Got number 18, Sophie Robinson, behind the line with the serve.
She puts one over. Retrieved by the Huskies. They had to put it up for Bria. And just a little low. It's going to go into the net. Point for the Cards. 21-13 our score. As Robinson again back to serve. Things are looking sharp here for the Cardinals, aren't they, Gabe?
It's looking good. It's looking real good for them. They're communicating. They're playing efficiently. They're looking really nice out there.
As we just saw the action there, the ball getting a little out of control on the north end.
You know, in this first set, that's what's setting them apart right now. Is North's doing well, but they're just making those silly mistakes, those silly preventable mistakes that are costly points for them.
22-13 in favor of the Cardinals, up by 9 here in our first set. Robinson again back to serve. She puts one up. As she puts one up for number 2, and she had nice stuff there by the Cardinals. Wow. That's going to drop.
Number 13, Bella Murray.
A great stuff there by the Cardinals. That's going to put them up 10 here in our first set, 23-13. Robinson again back to serve for the Cards. She puts one up. Nice serve. As Jada, she puts one up for the Huskies, and that's going to have to go over as a free ball. Bauer puts one up for Hunt, and nice play there by number 4, Natalie Gruna of the Huskies. Good heads-up play for them.
You know, that ball floating over the net, that could be anybody's ball, and number 4 there really stepped up to the plate and just got it right over the net.
23-14, closing stages of our first set here as number 13 serves it over for the Huskies, and that's going to drop.
That front line starting to catch on to Chippewa's front line there, blocking those spikes.
Bauer, another heads-up play, but they're ready for it this time. Set up for number 2 there, Jaden Smith. Again, and there's what Coach Heike was talking about, that lady, she's out there on the outside. She's small, but she's got that power like he was talking about.
All over the place. Definitely someone to watch out for tonight.
Served over by the Huskies into the hands of Steinmetz. Bauer puts it up into the back for Robinson. It's a little low into the net.
23-17. The Cardinals are still ahead by 6 points, but
Huskies making a run. Again, served into the hands of Perlberg. Bauer's going to have to put it up. As a little miscommunication, but they saved it there as Hunt puts it over. Jada puts it up for Smith again. As a nice dig there by Perlberg. And Murray, she tries to hit it over. It's just a little low again into the net.
And that seems to be the reoccurring theme right now.
Those simple mistakes.
Those simple mistakes that are costing both the Cardinals and Huskies valuable points. 23-18 Cardinals.
Ella, she serves it over for the Huskies, and Robinson not in position. And that's going to come off her hands. Another unforced error for the Cardinals. (23-19). Again, serving in the hands of Perlberg. Bauer, she puts it up for Steinmetz. She slaps one down, saved by the Huskies. She's going to put one up for Smith, and that's going to go out.
That is a point that the Cardinals desperately needed. 24-19 Cardinals. This is the game point. Will they be able to do something, or will North be able to rally back and possibly take it?
We'll set point again. Isabel Esslinger entrusted with the ball. She puts one over, nice serve, into the hands of Hallie. Jada, she's going to put up for Smith, and that is stuffed by Bauer and Hunt. And that's going to end our first set here, 25-19. Good teamwork there by the Cars again as the Huskies push their run, but it's not going to end up in their favor as the Cars take our first set 25-19, as I said. And we're going to go to a quick commercial break here in between sets. We'll see you back here on Cardinal TV, here live in the Birdcage.
And welcome back to the Birdcage tonight. We're just getting into the second set. Cardinals take that first set 25-19, but anything can happen. It was just the only reason I think why North was behind it, that is just the simple little errors.
Exactly, and you know they're gonna. I think they talked about that here in between the sets, and they're gonna come out firing. They're gonna fix those mistakes, and they're gonna have to try to come out and be a better team, get the chemistry together, see what's going on, and get those sets and get those hits lined up and ready to roll.
Yep. 1-0 Cardinals.
Cardinals take the first point there as Hutzler again is back to serve. She puts one over into the hands of Smith. Put up, and it's going to have to tap it over. Saved by Perlberg. Bauer, she's going to put it up for Perlberg. Slaps it down in the hands of Hallie. Jada, she puts it up for number 12. And that's going to be in just inside the line over there as they tie it up here 1-1. That was Emily Stange there on the outside coming in with that. Hallie back to serve for the Cardinals. Dig by Steinmetz. Bauer puts it up for Hendrington, and she finds the lane. 2-1. Great spot there by Robinson.
Number 18, Sophie Robinson, again, got a lot of velocity behind that spike. You know, that whole front line, they really got a lot of velocity there.
Number 13, Bella Murray coming into the game as Bauer, she serves it just a touch low.
Bauer's been having a little bit of trouble tonight getting that ball over the net on those serves.
Jada, a junior from North, back to serve for the Huskies. She puts it over in the hands of Steinmetz. She puts it up nice and high for Bauer. Bauer sets it up for Perlberg. She taps it over. She finds a spot. Nice job by Perlberg there. 3-2 our score.
Sammy Riverboat Perlberg just dinking it over. It's exactly what the Chi-High offense needed.
And they're going to trust her with the serve here. 3-2. She puts one up. They start ticks the net a little bit, but the Huskies have no problem retrieving it. As Hustler, she puts it up for Bauer. Bauer puts it up for Steinmetz. She hits one hard. Hallie is there. As Jada, she's going to pull one up on the right side. And that's going to be out. Smart decision there by Perlberg as she saw the ball coming in at a little heat there. And that's going to be out of bounds, 4-2. In the early stages of our second set. Perlberg, she puts one up there for the Cardinals. And she finds the net on that serve.
Seems to be a little bit of a struggle getting the ball over the net. I mean, again, I don't blame him. That net from that back line, that's a pretty nice distance.
Number 11, Bella Olsen back for the Huskies. She puts one over into the hands of Perlberg. A little low save, and great effort there by Hustler. She tries to put it over.
Hustler did what she could, but it just wasn't enough. It was a little bit of an awkward hit, and she just wasn't able to put herself in a position to get that ball inbounds.
As Huskies tie it up here 4-4. Perlberg puts it up, and Steinmetz, she's going to have to tap it over. As Jada, she saves it. Hallie puts it up for Smith. She hits one. Nice kill there by Smith. 4-5.
And for the
Huskies take a lead.
And for the first time all night, the Huskies are on top of the leaderboard.
Olsen again back to serve for the Huskies. Into the hands of Perlberg. Bauer, she puts one up for Robinson. She hits one hard, but a nice save there as it goes back over. But Robinson is there, and she just taps it back over and finds the spot. 5-5.
Dink. Sophie Robinson on that little tap over the net there.
Smart play. Tied here in the second set as Robinson puts it over into the hands of Smith. Yeah, she puts it over there on the right side. A little awkward slap over there for the Huskies as Bauer puts one up for Steinmetz. A little too much mustard.
The Chi-High side seems to be asking for something from the official.
Wanting a call there, but not getting it. 5-6, Huskies with the lead.
Number 7, Kendra Magnus back on the line.
She puts one over in the hands of Robinson. Bauer, she's going to put it up for Hunt. She hits a nice, powerful kill into the north side. Number 11, Bella Olsen.
Tied 6 apiece, Cardinals and Huskies. You know, this game, they must have talked about that, must have figured out their communication, must have figured out the mistakes in between that sets, because this game is looking a lot closer.
Isabel Esslinger back to serve for the car. She puts one over. Smith is there. She puts it up for Smith. Bauer, she's going to put it up for Steinmetz over there on the left side. And they're going to call that in there on the left line.
Just barely squeaking in there, Paige Steinmetz with that powerful spike. Man, the Cardinals are just looking pretty good tonight.
Esslinger back again to serve for the Cards. Nice, powerful serve, and that's going to come off number 11, Olsen.
Ouch.
Right in the chest.
That doesn't got to feel good.
8-6. Esslinger, she puts it over. Olsen, she puts it up into the rafters. As Jada, she puts it up for Smith. She hits a nice, and she finds the spot in the Cardinal defense.
You know, Jada, she's really looking good on that North offense there. She is seeming to be a pretty incremental part of that team right now.
She was definitely the person to watch out for, like Coach Heike said.
Yep.
8-7 our score here, coming to the midway of our second set. As the serve goes in the hands of Robinson, put up for Hunt, and she taps it over. She finds a spot, but Hallie is there. Smith, she taps it over, tries to do the same thing, but Robinson saves it. And Hunt, little back and forth game here as Hallie puts it up for Smith. Smith blocked by Hunt, and that's going to drop.
Wow, what a nice volley we had there. That was a pretty long volley, and it ended
in the Cardinals' favor.
9-7 Cardinals. Looks like number 9, Paige Steinmetz, a sophomore, getting behind the line.
Nice serve. She directs it to the left side. Jada puts it up for Smith. A little awkward there, but it's going to work for him. The ball bounces in their direction there, 9-8.
Caught the Cardinals by surprise there.
Yeah, they were getting ready for that powerful kill that she's had all night.
And she just dinked it over.
Smith back to serve for the Huskies. Into the hands of Esslinger. She puts it up. Bauer puts it up for Perlberg, and she's going to have to free ball it over. Hallie with a dig there. Jada, she puts it up. Nice. As Bauer, she puts it up for Perlberg. Good block there by the Huskies, saving it. Bauer, she's there to retrieve it. Esslinger puts it up for Perlberg, and she puts it up high into the rafters, and the Huskies can't retrieve it.
They tried to take one out of the Maddie Bauer book, but the Cardinals were ready for it. They've seen that a few times.
That was number 13, Ella the junior from the Huskies, unable to retrieve that one.
And now we got number 7 behind the line, Ella Hutzler.
She puts one over into the hands of the Huskies. She's going to put one up for number 12 there on the left side as Steinmetz, she retrieves it. Perlberg's going to have to readjust her position to get that one over, but has no problem doing so. As the Maddie Bauer and Sophie Hendrickson with a nice block there for the Cards.
Looking flawless. You know, Ella Hutzler, she's been playing all 4 years. She's been starting on this volleyball program since she was a freshman.
And we've seen the experience really coming through this year by her. And she serves an ace there for the Cards.
And again, some of those mistakes are coming back up. 12-8 Cardinals.
Hutzler again back to serve into the hands of Hallie. Nice save there by Stange. And
it seems to be, the Chi-High student section seems to be barking, taking a page out of the Husky handbook.
As Hutzler, she puts one over the net into the hands of the Huskies. Jada, she's going to put one up there on the right side. A little too much mustard there by Natalie.
Nice look there by Isabel Esslinger, number 4.
Hutzler again back to serve. Cardinals on a roll here. She puts one over into the hands of the Husky. She puts one up for Stange, and she finds the lane. Esslinger unable to get that one. Looked like she passed it by. Thought it might have been out of bounds.
Huskies gain a point there, 14-9. Huskies are still trailing, but 5-point game. There's still a lot of game left. Anything can happen. Looks like number 0 behind the line there, Hallie Steinmetz.
And she finds the net on that serve, 15-9. Again, another unforced error by the Huskies, costing them another point in this match game.
You know, sometimes it happens, Landon. Sometimes it happens.
Bauer back to serve for the Cardinals. Nice serve.
Communication error. Sometimes that happens. A little bit of a communication error down there.
Substitution, Maddie Struble coming in for the Huskies.
15-10 Cardinals. Huskies now make this a 5-point game.
Into the hands of Hutzler. Bauer, she's going to put it up for Sophie Hendrickson, and she finds the spot, and Jada just cannot handle that one. 16-10.
And now behind the line, number 6, Sammy Riverboat Perlberg. That unstoppable force for the Chi-High offense is now behind the line.
And she again finds the net. We've seen that problem happening again and again tonight, Gabe.
They have just been on the net. Sometimes it happens.
Into the hands of Perlberg. Bauer, she's going to put it up for Robinson, and she puts it up. She's going to put it up on the right side for the Huskies as Hutzler is there. Bauer, she's going to put it up for Robinson again, and she finds the spot.
Number 18, Sophie Robinson, just transferred to Chi-High. She was out of state. She came a ways.
She did.
Not sure. I'd have to ask her again where she's from, but she's not from anywhere in the Midwest, I don't think.
Robinson again to serve into the hands of Smith. Coming up, a nice save there by the Huskies. Hallie, she's going to have to put it over. Oh, and it finds the rafter. An unlucky bounce for the Huskies. That's going to cost them one.
Now a 7-point game. Cardinals 18, Huskies 11. And this is looking pretty good for the Cardinals right now. The Huskies have a lot of work to do.
Cardinals looking sharp as Robinson again back to serve. She puts one over into the hands of Steinmetz. She's going to put up for Smith. She just taps it over into the hands of Robinson again. Bauer, she's going to put up for Hunt. And she spikes one down. And a nice kill there by Hunt. 19-11.
This Chippewa team is just firing on all cylinders.
And we have a timeout here by the Huskies. 19-11.
You know, that Cardinal team is just looking flawless. They're communicating. They're passing the ball around, and they're spiking it over. It's looking really good. And now we're going to transition to a short commercial break. We'll see you right after it. Welcome back to the Birdcage, folks. 19-11 Chi-High Cardinals, and the Cardinals are with the ball. Number 18, Sophie Robinson, behind the line.
As we said, the Cardinals are looking sharp tonight. Won in the first set, 25-19, looking to win this one. You know, nothing's guaranteed, but they're just looking sharp, and the Huskies, they're keeping them on their toes. And, you know, it's just the ball's bouncing their ways in many cases tonight. So we'll see if the momentum keeps up for the Cards here and the closing stages of our second set.
Yeah, and I mean, the Huskies, they're looking good, but it's just those silly mistakes. That's all it is.
Robinson, she puts it over in the hands of Smith. Jada, she's going to have to put it up there on the right side. So that nice save there by Perlberg. Bauer, she's going to put it up for Steinmetz. Slaps him down. Nice block there by the Huskies. And miscommunication there. That's going to drop 20-11.
It is now a 9-point game. The Cardinals are only 5 points away from taking this win. And, again, it's looking good for the Cardinals. Just those miscommunication errors, those little mistakes that is just destroying North right now.
Robinson again back to serve. And just a touch low. Again, finding the net. The unforced errors of serving tonight have been a huge issue.
Yeah.
And I'm just not understanding why, but maybe it's just something in the head. They didn't prepare for it. Something at practice. You never know.
Yeah, right. I mean, it is pretty hard to get that ball over the net, especially that distance. It is impressive what they do.
Steinmetz there a little too down on her kill attempt.
The Huskies now made this a 7-point game, 20-13. Cardinals are still in the lead, but Huskies might be making a little bit of a run here.
Kendra Magnus back to serve for the Huskies as Bauer, she puts it up for Hunt. Nice. As Murray, she tries to just tap it down, but the Huskies are ready there. As Jada, the junior, cannot handle that one.
Again, just the little mistakes. They're looking good, but it's those little mistakes, little miscommunication errors, little misjudgments on the ball that is just really hurting the North Huskies tonight.
As Esslinger, she serves it over. And another miscommunication there between Jada and Bella Olsen. It's going to cost them another point, 22-13. As again, Esslinger back to serve for the Cardinals. Nice powerful serve. Coming off awkwardly of Smith, but saved there by Olsen. As Esslinger puts it up for Bauer. Bauer and Maddie Hunt, she just taps it over and finds an open spot there in the Husky defense.
Man, that Cardinal team is just firing on all cylinders right now. They're looking good, 23-13. It is now a 10-point game, well within the Cardinals' reach.
Esslinger, she serves it over again into the hands of Olsen. Jada, she's going to put it up for Smith there. She taps it over, and the Cardinals get a little taste of their own medicine there. 23-14.
Huskies making a substitution, number 13, Ella Patnow. Now going behind the line.
The junior back to serve for the Huskies. She puts it over into the hands of Robinson. Bauer, she's going to put it up for Hunt. She taps it over, tries to find the spot, but saved by Steinmetz. Jada, she's going to put up for Smith. A nice, powerful spike, but just a little too much. It's going to bounce in the Cardinals' favor there, 24-14, up by 10, and 1 point away from winning this set.
This is the game point. This is it. Number 9 behind the line.
Steinmetz, she puts it over. And great save there by the Huskies.
To keep this game
Bauer,
going.
she puts it up for Robinson, and that's just not going to work.
And the game still goes. It is now a 9-point game, 24-15.
Huskies going to have to serve out to win this set. Robinson not happy with that one.
You know, to serve out, I mean, it's hard, but it's not impossible.
Smith entrusted to serve out for the Cardinals into the hands of Steinmetz. Bauer, she's going to put it up for Hunt there on the right side. It comes off her hands, but it's going to work, but the Huskies are there as number 4 puts it over. Bauer, she's going to put it up for Perlberg there. She taps it over. Saved again by the Huskies. Good volley. Esslinger, she puts it up for Perlberg. She tries to get the kill attempt. 13, she saves it, and 4, she's going to pop it over for the Huskies. Esslinger, she calls the ball as Perlberg sets it up. Steinmetz sits it over. Bauer putting up for Hunt. Good volley. She finds it. Finding the opening in the Husky defense, winning the second set, 25-15.
You know, that was a crazy last volley there, but, man, the Cardinals come up. Maddie Hunt just bites it down in that hole, and they prevail.
Again, the Cardinals winning our first set 25-19 and winning our second set 25-15 here. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll see you back here live on Cardinal TV. We come back here to the bird cage. As you see here, the Chi-High student section doing their famous Cardinal coaster, led by our very own Gabe Vargas of Cardinal TV. Again, here coming into the opening of our third set, Cardinals got the first two. As Hustler, she's going to put it up for Pearlberg, and she's going to have to free ball it over. Steinmetz is there. Jada, she's going to put it up for the Huskies, and that's going to fall there into the corner. Great job by the Huskies as they grab the first point of the third set.
Oof. Made it back.
Had a great job there leading the Cardinal coaster, Gabe.
Leading the Cardinal coaster. Oh, I'm out of breath, man. Woo.
As Bauer, she's going to put it up. Good.
Tied 1 apiece. Cardinals and Huskies. Number 10 behind the line, Maddie Bauer.
We're all tied up here at 1 as Bauer, she puts it over into the hands of Steinmetz. Put up for number 7. She'd have to free ball it over. Bauer, she puts it up for Hustler. She's going to set it up for Pearlberg. She nice a nice kill there into the corner.
Number 6, Sammy Riverboat Pearlberg. We've been seeing that all night out of her. It's that powerful, powerful spike.
Maddie Bauer back to serve for the Cardinals. 2-1 our score here in the early stages of our third set. Goes up in the hands of the Husky Jada. She's going to put it up there for the Huskies and put it over. Bauer sets it up for Hustler. Hustler puts it up for Pearlberg. She gets a nice kill there coming off the hands of Jada.
3-1 Cardinals. And, man, they're starting to pull away a little bit. I mean, it's still a 2-point game. The game's still young. Anything can happen. But those mistakes seem to be bubbling up a little bit.
Bauer, she serves it over. Almost a miscommunication there by the Huskies as Smith, she puts one over and it breaks through the wall of Murray and Robinson there of the Cardinals up there in the front lines.
North Huskies make a gain. It's now 3-2 Cards. 1-point game. Anything can happen.
Jaden Smith back to serve for the Huskies. She puts one up. Nice serve as it finds the net, though. Another unforced error.
You know, what is this? Like the 5th, 6th time we've seen that tonight?
It's getting up there.
And you rarely see it.
You do rarely see it, and you know, in high school volleyball. But you know, tonight it's just something happening.
We've been seeing it on both sides.
The nice stuff there by the Cardinals, saved by Pearlberg there. Bauer puts it up, and that's gonna have to go out as Murray tried to make a outstanding play there, just not gonna work.
She tried everything she could, but man, that would have been a hard play to make.
Magnus serving for the Huskies as Robinson, she slaps a nice hard one there.
Oh my goodness gracious, pudding and pie, man. She is just hot tonight.
Great kill there by Robinson.
Not gonna lie, I'm still out of breath from running down to the student section and running back up here. Oof.
Robinson, she serves it over into the hands of Stange. And nice block there by the wall of the Cardinals up front as Smith. She tries to tap one over, and that's going to fall. Cardinals not ready for that one.
Is now a 1-point game, 5-4 Cardinals. Again, anything can happen. 1-point difference setting these two teams apart.
Back to serve for the Huskies, the junior. Put up for Steinmetz. She slaps a nice one, and that is going to be saved there by Smith. As Huskies going to have to tap one over, saved by Robinson. Hunt punts one up. Again, tipped by the Husky wall. Jada, she puts one up to the outside, and it comes off of Murray's hands.
Murray tried to make that block there, but it just had a bad bounce and went the other way, unfortunately. Number 13's back behind the line.
Huskies serve it again, and a little too much mustard.
Good communication there by the Chi-High Cardinals to let that back line know to let the ball go out.
6-5. Esslinger is going to be back to serve for the Cards. She puts one over into the hands of Steinmetz. There she puts one up there for Stange on the outside. And she bumps a little too much heat on that one too, Gabe.
Yeah, just There seems to be a lot of power behind some of these hits tonight on both sides. Both of them are sending them well on over. I wonder if the nerves or something are playing a factor into that at all, or.
As Esslinger has a nice serve there, saved by Steinmetz there as Gruden, she puts it over there for the Cardinals. Hunt, she puts one up, and a miscommunication again by the Huskies. Nobody there after the tip drill.
You know, you just can't be doing that right in the middle of you can't be leaving a hole like that big in the middle of the court. If you do, the Cardinals are just going to eat it up.
Esslinger, she puts a little too much heat there on her serve.
Great look by the North Huskies there.
Esslinger, normally a very disciplined and well-executed server for the Cards, messing up a touch there, but not going to cost them too much. Again, 8-6 our score in the third set.
Number 11 behind the line, Bella Olson.
Bauer, she saves the ball, and Isabel, she's going to have to tap it over. She's going to put it up there on the sides for Stange, and it hits the net as Bauer, she puts it up for Steinmetz there on the left side, hitting the Husky wall. Smith, she puts it over. Nice volley here between the two teams. Steinmetz, she puts it over. Saved by the Huskies, and it just is out of the reach of Natalie Grudna.
The Cardinals just looking flawless right now. 9-6 Cardinals. 3-point game. Steinmetz behind the line.
She puts it over into the hands of the Huskies. She puts it out for Smith on the outside. As it looked like Steinmetz was going to come in and save that, but Robinson decided to take it herself.
Just sent it a little bit to the outside, just out of the reach of Isabel Esslinger. Looks like number 0, Hallie Steinmetz, is going behind the line for North, taking this serve. Junior.
She puts it up there and in the hands of Steinmetz. As Hunt, she puts it down, and it's going to fall.
Looking at Hunt down there, she was surprised that she made it over on that one.
You know, it just fell in the direction that she wanted to, and, 10-7 our score as Hutzler back to serve for the Cards. Nice serve in the hands of the Huskies. She's going to put it up as Kendra Magnus. She puts that one over for the Huskies and gets the point for them, 10-8.
The veteran Ella Hutzler going for that dig, but just couldn't come up with anything. Number 1 behind the line.
The junior, she serves it over. Steinmetz, she comes and saves it. Bauer, she saves another one, and Perlberg's just going to have to put it over. Oops. And a little low coming into the net on that one. Huskies making a little bit of a run here back, 10-9.
Huskies are starting to look pretty good. A lot less mistakes, and mistakes seem to be going over on the Chi High side.
Serve into the hands of Esslinger. Bauer, she's going to put up for Perlberg. She taps it over. She finds the spot again.
Man, Sammy Riverboat Perlberg. She's just on top of her game right now. And then we have a substitution. Number 13, Bella Murray, going in for the senior, number 4, Isabel Esslinger.
Another great heads-up play there by Perlberg.
Looks like number 10, Maddie Bauer, the junior, is going to go behind the line and take this serve.
Steinmetz puts it up for Jada. As Smith on the outside, she puts one over. Steinmetz is going to put it up for Bauer. Perlberg on the left side, she puts one down. Nice attempt there, but saved by Steinmetz. As Smith, she hits it out there.
Now 12-9 Cardinals, a 3-point game. Bauer behind the line again, going up for this serve.
She puts one up into the hands of Smith. Steinmetz, she puts one up for the other Smith on the team. As the veteran puts it up for Robinson, and that's going to be in the corner.
What a great hit by Sophie Robinson, just barely in that corner. Looks like the North student section is getting into it.
As Bauer, she puts it over in the hands of Smith again. She's going to put it up for Smith on the outside. Saved by Steinmetz. Bauer puts it up for Perlberg. And it comes off Olsen's hands.
Look at that velocity. Sammy Perlberg just on fire.
Looked like Olsen wanted to get her hands down, just not in time. 14-9 in favor of the Cardinals. Bauer puts it over again in the hands of Smith. As she puts one up for number 7 there, Magnus, for the Huskies, and that's going to drop.
Great hit, and right in that hole, and the Cardinals just could not recover on that one.
Stage coming in for the Huskies here.
And it looks like who we were supposed to watch out for tonight, and who's been having one heck of a night, number 2, Jalen Smith, behind the line.
A little too powerful there, 15-10. Another unforced error by the Huskies.
Looks like number 6, Sammy Riverboat Pearlberg's behind the line going for the serve.
Pearlberg serves it into the hands of Steinmetz. She puts it up for Stange as he hits one over. As Steinmetz awkwardly saves it, but she gets the kill on the left side.
Look at that. Man, she has just been on fire. That front line. They've really been working hard tonight. 16-10 Cardinals.
Cardinals really working together as a team tonight, showing the great team chemistry as Pearlberg puts it over into the hands of Steinmetz. A little far away, she saves it, and it's got the free ball over by Magnus. Bauer puts it up for Robinson, and it hits the Husky wall, but it's going to drop on their side.
That was an unfortunate bounce on the Huskies. You know, they did everything they could. They did everything right in that situation, and unfortunately, they just had an unlucky bounce.
17-10. Pearlberg serves it over into the hands of Smith. She puts one up and
puts it in the North student section.
Not where she wanted to put that ball, as the Huskies are going to call a timeout here as the game is starting to get away from them. 18-10.
You know, this is an 8-point game, and judging off the past 3 sets, you know, the Cardinals are looking in a pretty good position right now, but what do you think that North can do?
They got to keep their unforced errors out of the way. They got to get their serves inbounds. They got to keep it out of the net. And they got to be ready for Pearlberg and Steinmetz's hot hands that they've had tonight. Just powerful spikes that they've had tonight.
All right, and so we're going to see you back here in the birdcage. In a quick second, we're going to transition to our sponsors. Welcome back to the Birdcage, live coverage of the Cardinal Husky Varsity Volleyball game, 18-10 Cardinals, and it looks like Sammy Pearlberg's behind the line to start this off.
Cardinals looking to end the game tonight early, going in for a sweep here, 7 points away. Coming out of the Husky timeout, trying to regroup, trying to get back together as a team here. As Pearlberg sends it over into the hands of Steinmetz. She's going to put it up there for the Huskies. She puts it over, and that's going to go out of bounds.
It looks like Athletic Director Mike Thompson was talking to the North student section, maybe over their 4 blind mice chant.
Yeah, that stuff is just uncalled for.
Can't be calling out the refs like that.
As Steinmetz, she puts it over to the Husky side, retrieved by Steinmetz. She tries to save it, but it's just not going to work out.
Now a 10-point game, 20-10 Cardinals, and that was just unlucky. Simply unlucky.
Cardinals again looking hot as Pearlberg is back again to serve. Good serving in the hands of Steinmetz once again as Olsen puts it up. And she's got this free ball it over. Bauer puts it up, saved by Hutzler, and Steinmetz, she tries to save it, and that's going to work out. Great save there by Steinmetz as Olsen, she tries to get the kill, and she does.
Nice shot there.
Sammy Pearlberg trying to save that one. Great effort, but just not going to work out.
Number 7 behind the line, the junior Kendra Magnus, going up for this serve.
20-11 our score. It's a nice, powerful serving in the hands of Pearlberg. Put off for Robinson. She hits one, and that's a little too far. 20-12.
You know, these 2 student sections, both of them now getting talked to by the athletic director. Seems to be a lot of energy and emotions fueling these 2 student sections, which you like to see, but sometimes it gets a little out of hand.
As Steinmetz's spike goes out.
The Chippewa side not happy about that call, but it was just a little bit on the outside, unfortunately.
As Magnus, she puts one into the net there.
Again, that's
another unforced error, the stuff that they have to try to control here to get back into this game.
It is now an 8-point game, 21-13 Cardinals. We had number 18, junior Sophie Robinson behind the line going up for the serve.
Retrieved by Steinmetz. And another miscommunication there.
Those miscommunications have been plaguing that North volleyball team.
22-13, 3 points away from a sweep here in the birdcage. Robinson puts it up into the hands of Smith. She's going to put it up for Smith. She just went over, saved by Perlberg. Bauer, she's going to put it up for Steinmetz there on the left side. She puts one down. Steinmetz saves it. Alice, she puts one over into the hands of Perlberg. Bauer, she's going to put it up for Hunt. And untiming of her jump there for the spike.
You know, that timing of that jump, that takes a lot of hand-eye coordination. That's a lot,
really
jumping up for that moving volleyball and trying to hit it in the perfect spot to just get it to missile over that net.
And the timing is everything as the Huskies serve it over to the hands of Robinson. Bauer, she's going to put it up for Steinmetz there on the left side, saved by Hallie. Jada, she's going to put it up for Stange there as Perlberg saves it. Bauer, she just puts it over, and she finds the spot once again. Great court vision by Bauer.
Bauer has been on that play all night, and it has been treating her well. Now 23-14 Cardinals. This is a 9-point game, only 2 points away from making this a sweep.
Isabel Esslinger back to serve for the Cardinals. She puts it over. Set up by the Husky Jada. She's going to put up her Stange. She puts it over, and that's going to be out of bounds. And the Cardinals are 1 point away here from the sweep in the birdcage once again.
Game point. This could be the final serve of the game. Number 4, senior Isabel Esslinger behind the line.
Isabel trusted with the serve. As Smith puts it up, Stange is going to put it over, and Ella is going to try to save it, and she does. Bauer puts it up for Hunt, and she taps it over. Stayed by Ella Jada. She's going to put it up there for number 4, and she finds a spot there in the Cardinal defense, and this game is not over yet.
The Huskies are holding on. I mean, again, they'd still have to serve out to win this game, but again, anything can happen. As long as they fix those mistakes, anything could happen.
That was number 4, Natalie Gruna, with a smart offensive play there for the Huskies. Back to serve Olsen for the Huskies. She puts it over into the hands of Perlberg. Bauer is going to put it up for Hunt. She spikes one, and it's going to drop!
And that's the game, folks.
And that's our match. The Cardinals winning tonight here in sweep fashion.
That is a clean sweep. Taking the first game 25-19, second game 25-15, and the third game 25-15. You know, North did everything that they could tonight, but those mistakes just caught up to them, and unfortunately, they got swept by the Tri-High Cardinals tonight.
Yes, they did, and you know, as you said, the mistakes caught up to them, and it's just not what they wanted tonight. But as again, the Cardinals came out, they were crisp. They didn't have that many. They didn't have that many mistakes, and you know, when you play like that and you play that clean, that's what's going to happen.
Right, and I mean, whether the north side was, you know, they were battling through their mistakes, but the Chi-High side they were firing on all cylinders tonight. They were looking flawless. I mean, you know, hitting into that a few times and a mistake here and there, but overall that Chi-High team was looking dominant and they were looking good tonight. So.
All right, as we're going to transition here to a commercial break, I believe. As we come back, we're going to try to have a post-game interview with the Chi-High's head coach, Luke Heike. We'll see you back here live on Cardinal TV here in a few bits. As we come back live here in the birdcage, we have the Chi-High's head coach, Luke Heike, after a victory with our own Gabe Vargas. Gabe, what do you know down there?
All right.
Welcome back to the Birdcage, folks. Here we have head coach Luke Heike back here yet again. And so the Cardinals just took this in a clean sweep. So what did the Cardinals do tonight to, really set that precedent and really take over that game?
Yeah, I would say, and I just told the girls that, physically we've played better, but our energy was what really carried us through. And they do a really nice job of worrying about the team and the team focus. It's not an individual who carries us to victory, so they really focused on the team, and we were able to get the win that way.
Awesome. And so looking forward into next week and into the games beyond, what are we going to do in practice off the court to prepare for the next game?
Yeah, I think really our biggest thing is we have to make sure that we just clean up errors on our side. If we can play clean volleyball on our side of the net, we're going to really be tough to beat because we have so many hitters who can put the ball away. So teams can't cue in on just one player on our team.
Yeah, they were the Cardinals, and everybody was looking flawless tonight. So, I know it's pretty premature to ask this question, but you think we have a shot at conference this year?
We got quite a few more to get through before we even talk about that.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yep. Live from the Birdcage.
Thank you, Gabe. As you said there, that was the Chi High's head coach, Luke Heike, explaining a great victory tonight by the Cardinals. Again, our scores were first set taken by the Cardinals 25-19. Second set taken by the Cardinals 25-15. And the third set, Cardinals 25-15. Gabe, what did you see tonight that, we saw it early and stuff, but what do you think was the key to the Cardinals' victory tonight, do you think?
As me and Coach were talking about, just the team attitude, the team players, like everybody on that team brings something incredible to the table, and each and every single one of them was doing something awesome tonight. There was no weak link. Everybody was looking smooth and solid tonight, and that's exactly what these Cardinals needed.
Again, tonight's mighty Cardinal player of the game, Paige Steinmetz there on the outside. A lot of kills tonight, a lot of saves. She played well, and I think she's very deserving of that title tonight. What do you think, Gabe?
Yeah, I think she played phenomenally. I mean, just watching her, she really stepped up to the plate. She was spiking the ball in all the empty gaps. She got some pretty close to the line, and just her court awareness was just spot on tonight.
After the game tonight, the Cardinals will improve to a 16-1 on the season and 2-0 in conference, as the North Huskies will fall to 1-2 in conference and 8-11 in total play.
And so that looks like we're going to wrap up our night tonight here. On behalf of me, Gabe Vargas, and
Landon Teese here,
we'd like to thank you for showing up to the Birdcage tonight. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, thank our media productions advisor, Scott Sickling, for making this all possible, and thank you for tuning in tonight. Peace and love.